Well, folks, the fight last night was what I thought it would be. It was kind of going to be a dud. I think the only real winner was Jake Paul, who won in a unanimous decision. The fight, it went the distance. It went the 8 rounds, 2-minute rounds, bigger gloves. It looked like Paul took it light on him. The first few rounds were decent. By the fourth and fifth round, Tyson showed his age at 58. It looked like he was out of shape. He trained for it. The guy's half his age, mid-20s, the biggest age gap in the history of professional boxing. It is a sanctioned fight, so it does count against Tyson's record, which is kind of awful. You feel sad for Iron Mike. He's going to go back to this. He had financial issues. But I think Jake Paul could have knocked him out, which I said in an earlier video. He's a decent fighter. He's had quite a few knockouts, 7 knockouts against decent opponents. He shows he's quick, he moves fast, but doesn't say much because Tyson, again, is 58 years old. I think he could have knocked him out by the 4th or 5th round. He lit up on him, and they finished to the 8th round. He gave respect, bowed his head, and they shook hands, and it was over. But it was definitely not worth the hype. A lot of the commentators were saying, particularly one of them on Netflix, I said, well, what do you expect? He's 58 years old. That's what I said. He had health issues, bleeding ulcer, other problems going on there. They asked Tyson after the fight, hey, will you do another one of these? We hope not, but I think he might. He said he wouldn't mind fighting his brother Logan, and Logan says something crazy like, I'll kill you, MF. And he was going to really tear into Mike Tyson also. Is that what people are going to remember? Not Iron Mike, fierce competitor who used to knock out his opponents. He had 44 knockouts, undisputed heavyweight champion. He was a beast. Or this is what most generations now are going to remember this guy as a has-been, hurting for money, and just trying to fight these kids. All these guys were YouTubers who now gone from MMA to professional boxing and make a name for themselves. Possibly now, Jake Paul will be taken a little more serious. He might be able to get a big fight with Canelo Alvarez, they had mentioned. That'll be a good fight to watch. I'll definitely like to see that one. That'll be a little more professional, more competitive. But it was disappointing. It was not worth the wait. I mean, I was on Netflix, and Netflix having a lot of issues. I know it crashed a lot in LA, New York. Here in Virginia, it was fine. I was able to watch it. It took a while. The undercard fights were okay. I did enjoy watching the Mario Barrios fight and Ramos for the welterweight championship. That was fine with Barrios going the distance. Barrios, it was a tie, split decision tie with Barrios keeping it. That's worth watching the fight. A lot of knockdowns, a few knockdowns, good fight. And the women's fight was decent. I know you don't watch women boxing, but the one with Kate Taylor from Ireland versus Amanda Serrano from Puerto Rico, excellent fight, very competitive, very passionate, a lot of controversy with the fight. If you like watching women's boxing, it could be the fight of the year for women's boxing. Excellent fight right there. There was issue with Taylor leading with her head. She got a head injury or a cut above her eye for Serrano, bleeding a lot, and it caused a lot of issues. At the end, they gave the nod, went the distance, they gave the nod to Taylor. A lot of people think that Serrano deserved it. Maybe there'll be another fight, but it was definitely worth watching. Those two, this fight here was an absolute dud. Like I said, the biggest winner is Jake Paul and his team, 40 million. Nice. He got a lot of celebrities watching, a lot of attention, maybe more endorsements, more followers. He's a winner of this one. Mike Tyson, I think, came out as a big loser. Obviously, he lost the fight, didn't look good. 58-year-old man, we wish he was doing something else. Tough way to make 20 million. I don't know how much he's going to keep with taxes and everything else. He may even get half of that. Then he wants to fight again. Hopefully not. Hopefully he'll find something else to do. Not his brother, not somebody else. Definitely wouldn't watch Tyson fight somebody else half his age once again. Maybe some charity fight will be fine. Somebody more his age, that will be fine. But not a young buck that just could run circles around him, which what he took it easy on him. He did really. If you saw the fight, he took it easy on him after the first few rounds. Tyson tried hard at the beginning, and that was it. That was it. Netflix won. Streaming event. They had some technical issues, like I said. Some of the commentators I couldn't have done without Rosie Perez. I didn't really care for her comments. Everything else was okay. Some big name celebs were out there. You had Shaquille O'Neal, Gronkowski, who used to play for the Bucks and the Patriots. Other big names were out there, celebrities too. It was fun to watch that. But the crowd they wanted was over 90,000. I think they got just around 70,000 at AT&T Stadium where Dallas Cowboys played. Netflix has some good numbers. They were saying we haven't got the official numbers, but I don't think it was as big as they wanted. So we'll see what happens. Now I saw they're also going to be streaming on Christmas Day live NFL football games, 2 of them. So that looks like the future they're going. They want to copy maybe Amazon and other platforms and do some more sporting events live. So that'll be interesting to watch. But definitely would never watch, like I said, another Tyson fight again. Not worth it. He's not there. He's going to cause some, head injuries and other things, and hopefully he'll do something else to make some more money, and this will get him in the right place to go. Maybe do some commentary or something. We'll see. But the biggest winner right there, Jake Paul. I definitely watch him against Canelo Alvarez. That'll be a heck of a fight. Hopefully we get some good competition. We can watch them and on Netflix, but wouldn't watch that. It didn't cost me anything because I had Netflix, but I could imagine if people who had to pay or watch this, definitely was not worth the money for the anticipation, the build-up between these two.